trying to eat my lunch.
You've been avoiding me all day.
I've already said my piece. Maybe I just don't want to talk.
Sure, but going back to rebuild Liberty is a noble idea. But it's too late.
Only if I keep running. The people are still alive. We can work together with the other communities to build something. Or at least, that's what I thought before you came back.
That's unfair, sis.
I've lost my appetite.
When you have a moment, I'd like to talk about something.
Someone should wake Gnome. They've been sleeping all morning.
There's nothing to look at. Might as well sleep through Nevada.
I'll be happy if I never see a desert again. Is Theo sleeping too?
I'm not sleeping.
Are you knitting? You knit?
Do you have a...
Excuse me, Pax, do you have a minute? It'll be quick, I promise.
Like I said. Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm actually impressed.
What is it now?
You should eat something.
Okay, you're right, whatever. I'll eat something. What do you want now? Are you just gonna hover?
How are you?
What?
I said, how
You
are
know how I am? Miserable. Angry. Exhausted.
Can I help you?
I love you, Mummy.
Deluxetine?
Yo.
Does the robot seem moody to you?
I really can't tell. I'm trying to find something to draw, but this landscape doesn't inspire great art. I can only draw a gnome's head so many times before it gets weird. And your sister doesn't like sitting still.
You're not working on your magnum opus?
My what?
Your comic book.
Graphic novel, and it's called Displaced, not Magnus Opium. I honestly don't feel inspired to work on a generational epic about Republic refugees in Pacifica right now. I'll get back to it at some point.
Magnum opus means masterpiece.
Oh, right. Yeah. Not sure about masterpiece. More like masterpiece of shit, or maybe huge masterpiece.
You're too hard on yourself.
Never. Never too hard. Speaking of hard things, I can't stop thinking about the battle we had with justice. It's not like I didn't enjoy punching fascists in the face. It's a great pastime. But they're like the Postal Service. They're just gonna keep coming no matter what you do, and there's never an end to it. So what's the point? The only way to take justice down is to do it from within. Anything else is just barking at postal trucks. Man, I wish I hadn't skipped breakfast, even though I'm so through with porridge. Aw, beef jerky would be the absolute shit right about now.
What about the pack of strongmans I gave you?
Finished it. Back in Liberty. It was really good, and now I have regrets. But I only have myself to blame.
You must be happy we're back on schedule.
We don't have much of a buffer.
It's a straight line from here to Salt Lake, Theo. We'll be there tomorrow. On schedule.
I hope so. The librarian's expecting us. What's going on, Pax? I don't like to be rude, but I'm a bit preoccupied.
I didn't realize you were into, this thing.
And now you do. Go on. I've heard all the jokes.
No jokes. We all need a hobby. Who are you knitting for?
My niece.
Nice. How
What
old
do you
is
want,
she?
Pax? I need to finish this knit. Maybe check in with the others, like your sister. It sounds like she isn't having the best time. Do you plan to keep hovering?
Do we practice before tonight's gig?
We probably should.
It's not fair. I'm trying my best with Ziggy, and I'm getting tired of her stonewalling me. We have to resolve things. It's affecting everyone. And I'm worried about her, but I can't get through to her. She's naive to think she can help fix everything. This country isn't fixable, or worth fixing. I don't know, kid. I'm almost starting to regret bringing her with us.
Sup?
Hey,
What up?
just hey.
Hey? Huh, okay. Now that word has lost all meaning. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. I had a chat with our driver. They said something about abnormal data. They're running a self-diagnosis program.
I wouldn't worry. It's an old model. There are always software issues. The self-diagnosis will catch anything serious before it becomes a problem. Yes?
Why did you bring that piece of junk?
That piece of junk has plenty of potential, as do we all. Please don't touch.
How's it going?
The bus is operating as expected, the humidity is low, and our visibility is high. It's going well.
With you, I mean. How are you doing?
I'm operating within expected parameters, although I'm detecting some abnormal data from one of my subroutines. I'm sure it's nothing. I can run a self-diagnosis if you wish.
Okay.
Self-diagnosis will be completed in 37 minutes. Can I assist you with anything?
How fast are you going?
As fast as this vehicle can go.
Just don't get caught speeding, okay?
My programming won't allow it. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
I guess my sister managed to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Pardon me. Oh, right, I am Humpty Dumpty. She did an excellent job. She's a very skilled mechanic. Feel free to adjust the radio. It's on the shelf above the seating area.
Any luck with the self-diagnosis?
It'll be 36 minutes until it completes.
So, about this abnormal data.
It could be anything. It's probably related to my injury at our previous stop. My servos may need readjustments.
That won't interfere with you driving the bus.
Not at all, ma'am.
Did you detect any problems with our robot driver when you fixed it up?
Why?
It just told me there was some abnormal code, maybe due to the injuries it suffered the other day.
You're saying I did a bad job putting it back together? Because I can tell you right now, I didn't.
I didn't say that. I was only asking because...
Whatever's wrong with it, it's not on me, okay?
You're in my light, Pax. You're in my light, Pax.
Everything good?
My self-diagnosis program is still running. I'll let you know when it's done. I'm afraid we need to make an unscheduled stop. The vehicle is low on fuel. There is a standard energy station coming up on our right. Refueling will take about 10 minutes.
We should resupply while we're there. Maybe get something for dinner.
Dinner? From a service station?
Yes?
No, Theo, no.
I'll start refueling. It will take about 10 minutes. You should probably disembark.
The sun is not doing my vitiligo any favors.
We should look for sunscreen.
Or even better, stay out of the sun completely.
I can literally feel my skin melting.
I hope the station's open. It looks a bit
Awesome?
abandoned.
What the heck?
Hey, that's all right, man!
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna stop, right? It's stopping? The robot's just playing with us? Any second now. Any second.
I don't think it's stopping, Sai.
Where's Gnome?
Shit.
They're on the bus.
Well, that's good, right? Gnome can just bring the bus back when they wake up, right? Right? Yeah? No? Shit!
I can't believe we're stuck here.
Who are you calling?
Who do you think? I'm trying to get in touch with Mom, or anyone who knows what happened to them.
Did you manage to get in touch with anyone?
No one's picking up.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's not a good sign.
This is a real pickle we've found ourselves in.
I'm sorry. A pickle?
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the robot. We'll check inside. Coming?
I'll stay here. Keep a lookout. Maybe the bus will turn around. Maybe I can hitch a ride back home.
We'll be inside if you're wondering. We made swings out of old truck tires like these back in Liberty. Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away.
We need to follow that bus.
I swear I'll tear that goddamn thing apart when we catch up with the bus.
I don't understand. Luna reprogrammed it. Robots can't just ignore their programming.
I told you there was a problem. You told me not to worry about it.
Perhaps someone installed malware when we were on that detour. That shouldn't be possible, though. Not without a direct connection. And the robot would have warned us.
Do not blame me for this, Theo. I was against that robot from the start.
Fair enough. It could be worse. I put a tracker on the bus. It tells us how far and which direction. But we won't catch up by walking. And the tracker has a limited range.
We should check the station out.
Lead the way.
We're never seeing that bus again. Spray paint? Hell yeah! I didn't bring any of my gear, so this is perfect. Remember the UU billboards we tagged in San Francisco? You on lookout, me defacing corporate propaganda. This almost makes up for the fact that we're gonna die out here. Why the hell did the robot hijack our bus? What does a robot need a bus for? And what's gonna happen to Gnome? They must be freaking out by now. I can't really see Gnome wrestling control of the bus back from the robot.
I don't think the machine's going to hurt them.
Maybe Gnome can bring the bus back when they wake up. Yeah, that's not happening.
Let's check out the store.
After you.
Welcome to Standard Energy, folks.
Another robot. Great.
I can't remember the last time I was inside a Standard Energy. This place brings back so
excuse me.
many memories.
Welcome to Standard Energy, ma'am. What can I do for you today?
Is there a car we could rent or borrow around here?
Afraid not, ma'am. Unless you count the wreck in the garage, and that's run its last mile. The closest dealership is probably in Reno or New Jerusalem. And there are no buses around here. Except for the one you arrived in, that is. This is the first time in 30 years I've seen a bus drop someone off here. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon. The only folks we see on a regular basis around here are riders, and the occasional Justice Patrol.
Do you know if there's any taxis around or like ride-sharing services?
I'm afraid there are no taxis, ma'am. As for ride-sharing services,
Never mind.
I'm usually in that order.
You get a lot of bikers here?
We do. I don't mean to be unfriendly, but we could do with fewer of them. If they buy anything at all, it's just grain liquor. They light a fire in the parking lot to let others know there's a party going on. And then they just drink. Sometimes they steal stuff, if there's anything left to steal. And by the time justice shows up, if they show up, the riders are long gone. But it's months since the authorities last showed up. Not much of interest going on out here in the desert.
Who's that on the poster?
Oh, well, that's my Betty, the love of my life. She's a swell gal. We came off the assembly line at the same time, and I knew as soon as I laid eyes on her, she was the one.
Okay. Everyone deserves love. So, is she?
Betty?
Right. Is Betty around?
Oh, no. She works at Betty's Diner. No Betty's ever worked at a Standard Energy service station.
Silly me. And this diner, is it close? You guys see each other on Sundays or something?
I haven't seen my Betty since, well, we shipped from the factory. I honestly don't know where she works. Alls I know is she works at a diner. And not just any diner, mind. A Betty's
Diner. Got it. Sad story being separated from the one you love.
It is. I wrote her a letter a few decades ago, but so far I haven't been able to send it. So, what are you folks doing here? I'm guessing you're not here to fuel up.
Are you able to call for a justice patrol?
There's an alarm that connects with their switchboard in Reno, but, well, I'm lucky if they show up at all. Last time, it took 3 days before they sent a car. And then the officers threatened to shut me off. They don't like to come out here into riders' territory.
How often do you see these bikers?
Pretty often. But they don't operate on a schedule. They show up, buy booze, and light a fire in the lot. I figure the fire is some sort of signal, because it usually doesn't take long for more to show. And then they party. For hours. They don't bother me much, but they scare away other customers. And when they're drunk, they'll often shoplift. Take your time. I've got all day.
That wasn't a public bus, that was our tour bus. Our robot driver decided to do a runner.
Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry a robot did that to you. There must be something very wrong with it.
You can say that again.
There must be something very
Okay,
wrong with it.
no. What was that letter you were talking about? The one you wrote to Betty?
Did someone say Betty?
Oh, yes. Well, I've got it right here. It has a stamp, but no address because, well, because I don't know where my Betty is. I wish I could be with her. Provide for her, make sure she's okay. But since I can't take care of her, at least I can write to her. Tell her I love her.
Oh, that might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Look, Henry, give us that letter. If we find your Betty on the road, when we find your Betty, we'll give her the letter.
Much obliged, young lady. You're a real sweetheart.
So we're basically stuck here.
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Thanks.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Ugh. Every Standard Energy looks exactly the same. And smells the same.
Ready to head out soon?
Anytime. Theo's wallet's on the bus, so we're not getting any souvenirs today. Excuse me.
We need to catch up with that bus, Pax.
I might have something. Let's regroup outside.
Please come again.
So, what do we do now?
We need to find a way to draw their attention.
Whose attention?
Horned riders.
What? Fuck that! Are you serious?
It might backfire. But I see where you're going with this.
This mural is pretty cool. Whoever made it knows their shit. Although, it looks like they have an unhealthy fascination with burning stuff.
There's no car, but the robot attendant gave me an idea. This is biker gang territory, and this station is a gathering spot. Bikers mean bikes. Bikes mean...
A way out. Let me know what I can do.
Welcome back. See you later, folks.
Theo, unlock this door for me.
You think that's a good idea? Okay, I trust you. If you think this will help us get out of here.
Replacing it with their and drinking their blood, killing us and putting toxins in our food to keep us sick.
Theo. You must know something that can help us get this car started.
Software engineer, Pax. Software. You guys should know by now that I know nothing about cars.
Z! You kept the trucks in Liberty running. Can you help me figure out why this one doesn't start?
This belongs to someone. We can't just take it, okay? Well, what if they need it? What if they can't survive without it? Nope, I'm not helping you commit any more crimes, Pax.
Sai! You drive. Why doesn't this truck start up?
Look, I can make a car go forward, sometimes backwards, but I don't know shit about how they operate. Ask someone else.
Good to have you back, folks. What can I do for you this time, ma'am?
Remind me what happens when the riders show up.
Same thing every time. They buy a few bottles of my cheapest grain alcohol and light a fire in the parking lot. Before long, more riders arrive, and then they party until they pass out. Do you have any more questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. I don't often get to exercise that programming.
Remind me what happens when the riders show up.
Same thing every time. They buy a few bottles of my cheapest grain alcohol and light a fire in the parking lot. Before long, more riders arrive, and then they party until they pass out. Bye now.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I never know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking we need to draw attention to this place.
Whatever you need, just say the word.
Still getting a signal from the bus?
Growing faint, but yes, for now.
Gnome? Could you help me here?
Gnome?
Damn. I forgot. This must be where the riders light their fires.
Great place for a fire pit.
What can we burn that creates smoke?
Plastic, rubber.
This is one heavy tire.
Probably belongs to a truck.
Hey, Theo.
Yeah. What do you need?
This tire, can you move it for me?
Oh. Okay. I can try.
Hold up. No, Theo, stop. Stop!
I'm sorry. I seem to have no, I can't do this.
Sai,
Yo,
I need your
Can't.
help with something.
Do this.
Can you carry this for me?
you know it. can't see shit. I need guidance.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Marco.
Follow.
Let's go.
Come in.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Drop the tire in the fire pit.
Can do.
Let's light this up and catch us some riders.
I think you need an accelerant. It'll take a lot of heat to light up that tire.
Back in Liberty, some of the girls made their own moonshine. Talk about flammable.
Z.
What?
I'm here if you need me. What can I do for you this time, ma'am?
A bottle of your finest cheap booze, please.
Absolutely. I'll just need to see your Just ID along with the correct change. We accept no higher than a $20 bill. Anything you need, just let me know.
Hey, Henry? About that picture,
Yes?
can you talk about what it represents?
Well, ma'am, it represents the factory-mandated bond between Betty's
The
and
tulips
Henry's.
are blooming.
The tulip.
Go! Go!
Me, personally,
Okay.
it means more than that. It represents my Betty, and the everlasting love between us. Please come again.
What are you doing?
Lighting the tire to draw the rider's attention.
You'll lose your eyebrows doing it like that. Give me the bottle. Pass me the rag, Theo.
What are you doing with that?
She's making a very special cocktail.
Very special. Oh, I get it. Cool. Is this part of the plan?
If it is, I approve.
No, this is bad.
I mean, she did start a fire. That was the plan, wasn't it?
You're insane, Pax. I'm just stating that for the record. Pax has officially lost her mind.
I hear something.
Like, buzzing. Bees? Are there bees in the desert? I thought all bees were
Bikes.
dead.
Not just bikes. Riders.
Fuck.
What do we do, Pax? Confront them or hide?
Hey, is it really a good idea to go face to face with these idiots?
These bikers aren't the real enemy, are they? I mean, let's not add insult.
Check the fire pit. See who sent the signal. We're going in to get some booze from Henry. Anyone need anything?
I need to piss.
Need anything I can actually help with?
Andre skipped breakfast.
Wait! Someone's coming. We're clear. And the bikes are right there. On your signal, Pax.
Now's our chance, guys.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, that's my bike!
And mine! Wait, I know those people!
Bitumen, damn you, it's those psychos from the other night!
You broke Antonio's back! No one fucks with the pack!
Whose bright idea was it to light that fire?
At least we got ourselves a ride out of there.
Yeah, but how long do you think it'll take for them to catch up with us?
Anyone following us?
I'm sure they're right behind us. Faster, Z.
Do not go faster. Huh? Hey, you guys hear that? Oh, shit! Riders!
Let's keep our cool.
Stop! Those are our bikes!
What did they say?
Who the fuck cares what they said, Ziggy?
Keep it steady, Z. I just found something.
What?
Cocktails that go boom.
Did you get all of them?
Sure did.
Don't get cocky, okay? We still have a bus to find. There it is.
Still in one piece. This is good.
But parked in a ditch and through a fence, which is less good.
Where's Gnome?
Hopefully still on the bus.
Let's be cautious. I don't think we have anything to fear from the robots. But
We don't know that. You guys stay here. Let me take a look. Gnome? Where are you? No? No!
Oh, hey, I was just... I took a nap.
You okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be okay? What's going on? Are we stopping?
You slept through all of that?
All of what?
You
Where
better
are
come
we?
outside.
So, let me get this straight. You lost the bus, torched a service station, stole some bikes, made a daring escape, and now we're stuck here in the middle of nowhere.
That about sums it up, yeah.
On the positive side, we found the bus.
The bus?
And also Gnome.
Sure, we can probably get the bus back on the road, but
We'll drive. Hey, don't look at me! After driving that death trap today, I'm out. For good this time.
We need that robot.
I feel responsible. I should have realized something was happening. I should have woken up.
So, what do we do?
I say we locate the robot. It's either that or continue the journey on motorbikes.
Not your fault, Gnome. It's that machine. We shouldn't have trusted it.
I'm not getting back on that death trap. I've never been more terrified in my life.
I'll look for the robot. It can't have gone far.
Agreed. I'm going to check the bus for damage, but you go ahead.
I'll give you a hand, Theo.
And I'll stay right here. Man, I'm still sleepy.
You okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm just a bit lightheaded. I guess I haven't been sleeping well. I'm used to my very big, very soft bed. A bus seat's a poor substitute, even though I have the best seat.
Deluxetine?
Did you go through my stuff?
I wasn't snooping. The bottle was right there.
That still doesn't... Fine. I've been having headaches since the job. It's really not a big deal. I got the pills from Luna.
Aren't those antidepressants?
Headaches, insomnia, worrying about how I left things back home. Back in Pacifica, it's a lot. It's been a struggle, but I'm coping. I'll be fine. I promise. I didn't want to say anything. You've been busy, a lot on your mind, all of this.
You know, you can always talk to me.
Sure, but... You know, it's not the same.
I really wish we could get that beautiful head of yours looked at by a professional.
Professionals are hard to come by out in the sticks. As soon as we return to civilization, yes. I promise. I think there's someone in there, inside the fence. A normal someone. I can feel them. The emotions are loud and close, but there's a barrier between us.
You're sure there's an anomal in there?
It's not like I have a gaydar for our kind, but if they're close and using Vox...
You feel them.
It's not foolproof. I often don't pick up on anything, but when I do...
It's how you found me.
It's weird that they're close, but not. Definitely inside that trailer park, though.
I was worried you'd freak out when you woke up and realized you were on your own.
I slept like a rock.
Those pills are powerful.
So, what are we doing?
We need to look for that anomal. And our robot, of course.
Sorry for not waking up earlier.
The sun feels nice. Although I should probably find some shade soon.
reveal their liars and fucking liars. It's all about the new world order. A one-world government.
We need to get back on the road.
Gnome says there's an anomal in there somewhere.
Now I get it. This is about the anomal, not the robots.
What? Do you want something?
How's it looking?
Fine, I think. Can't tell for sure yet.
Another pickle.
Oh my, what the hell is up with you and pickles?
We're in one?
Oh, you're so annoying.
The robot's not the only thing we need to look for. There's an anomal in there.
How do you know?
Gnome's hypersensitive to those things.
Fine, I'll help look, but this is not a sisterly bonding thing, okay? Can you stop hovering?
I'm glad you found me. Man, I'm still sleepy.
What's the plan, Stan?
Should you be out in the sun?
A few minutes can't hurt. I have vitiligo. I'm not a vampire.
So far today, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
Turn that frown upside down.
Shut your damn mouth, girl.
We're still alive, and we found the bus. Also, Gnome. I keep forgetting we also found Gnome. Where are they? Did they hear me say that?
The robot must be somewhere behind that fence.
And you want to go after it?
We need a driver.
You'll trust a rogue robot to drive the bus?
Are you driving the bus?
Shit. Hey, if you haven't looked in on Gnome, maybe you should. They seemed a bit under the weather.
How can you focus on drawing right now? I'm envious.
Girl, I draw to stop my mind from spinning out of control. It's how I cope.
I checked up on Gnome. They're okay, all things considered. Gnome sensed another anomal. In there.
In where? In there? The trailer park? What are they doing? I know. Stupid question. We don't know who they are or what they are. Be careful, is all I'm saying.
Sorry for not waking up earlier.
More bikers could show up at any time.
This is some industrial grade fencing.
What's that?
No, just talking to myself. I don't think we have a choice. We need to look for our robot and this anomal. Look, we can't leave an anomal behind, and we need a driver.
You're not going in there on your own.
I think it's best for everyone that I stay behind. I'm still dizzy.
If you need me, I'll be there.
No, mind keeping watch?
None shall pass. I'll make bird noises if they do.
Whatever's good for the group.
We need that bus back on the road. Sai?
I lift buses now. This is my life.
Would you rather join the adventuring party?
You know what? Yes! I would very much prefer that.
Guys, I might need your help in there.
Sure.
Yeah, Just don't expect this to be some sort of bonding experience.
It's just a trailer park.
What were you expecting, Narnia?
Reference acknowledged.
But why the military-grade fence if it's just a trailer park?
Maybe they're really afraid of coyotes.
Did you say coyotes?
Or maybe it's not there to keep anything out, but to keep someone in.
Okay, that sounds both plausible and creepy.
Some of these trailers look like props.
What do you mean?
I don't think they're real trailers. Empty shells with fake doors on windows.
That's very strange.
And if this isn't a real trailer park.
We're seeing the air and like this.
Maybe they started building it and just never finished.
Desert world? It's possible. But what's our robot doing here?
Maybe it's a carny and this is where it used to work.
This is starting to sound a bit far-fetched.
You do know Pax has a gadget she uses to battle invisible squids, right? Far-fetched is no longer a word in our vocabulary.
Happy you're here with me, sis.
Well, if we can find your robot and get back on the road, the day won't be a total wash.
Enjoy being in the adventuring party?
So far, so good. I'm feeling more adventurous. Probably all the life-threatening shit we've been through.
What do we do?
I wish I had a good answer, but I'm as lost as you are, Pax. We'll have to figure this out together.
You goddamn bikers murdered my vegetables!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy, dude, easy.
Why'd you do that to my tomatoes? Who are you working for?
Sir, please, put the weapon down. We're not here to hurt you.
You planning to starve me out? Force me back into the city to feed your machines?
Machines?
Are you Justice? That's a Justice gun, and...
What? No, man, I'm no cop. I'm just... Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't try to mess with my head. We want to keep everyone in the cities where we can be surveyed and tracked. I'm just trying to live my life, man. Grow my own food, but you don't want that, do you? You want to spend...
Hey!
What?
Theo! The gun!
What?
What? Well, fucking shoot it!
No.
He'll be fine, at least physically. But mentally, I don't know, he sounded just like Fred, haunted by paranoid delusions.
I see it. He's infected. Hang in there, tomato guy. You'll feel better soon. This must be the garden he was talking about.
It looks like someone ran a bulldozer over it.
This hasn't just been trampled, this has been...
Completely raised. Weird. Why are there rails running under the trailer? doing?
Letting you guys get on with things. Not sure how I can help, unless something needs pushing.
Is this leading us anywhere?
I know as much as you do, Bags. Let's keep working together. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
What do you think this place is?
You know, I'm keen to find out. It must be connected to justice. I don't know, maybe we'll find something here we can use against them?
Any idea what this might be?
It looks like a locking mechanism.
A lock for what?
Don't ask me.
Why assemble a fake trailer park?
Maybe it's a show floor.
A show floor for a trailer park? Look around. Does this look like an S-Mart to you?
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart.
Star 1138 pound symbol.
What was that?
Did you guys try opening the doors?
They don't open. They're not real.
Z, check this out.
Fine. It's not powered. I can't do anything with this. It's not powered. I can't do anything with this.
Sai, could you try pushing this trailer?
I can try. It's not budging.
Hey Z, give me a hand with this. Theo, I need you to lift this. Try pushing the trailer again, Sai.
I can try. Again. Here we fucking go! Hey, look! Hidden staircase.
careful. That's probably where they've all gone. Robot and riders.
You guys stay there. I'll check it out.
Go ahead. I have a primal fear of secret cellars beneath fake trailers.
What's your job? Calling the elevator, probably? Hey, Theo? I need you, buddy. We got ourselves a control panel and an elevator.
I'll connect my deck. I can override the controls, but I don't know if I'll be able to do the same from another panel. If we all go down...
We might be stuck. You'll have to stay here.
I'll keep Theo company. I'll only slow you down.
It's you and me for this one, Z. Let's do this. We'll find a way to signal you when we're ready to go back up. If you don't hear anything, recall the elevator in 1 hour. We'll be on it.
I swear, if we are descending into a zombie apocalypse,
Watch out for biker gangs, and bring our robot back in one piece.
Well... What's the matter with you?
Just the first time.
First
time in an elevator.
Of course it is. I wasn't thinking. Don't worry. They're safe.
How will you know? How old is this thing, and how deep does it even go? Exactly. We're basically in a coffin, descending into a tomb, and I'm gonna...
We're slowing down. It'll be fine, Z. Trust me.
I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. Holy shit. What is this place?
Looks like my old high school.
Why is there an underground school in the middle of the Nevada desert? Wait, sorry, you went to high school?
For a year. In Sacramento. I even went to prom.
How was it?
Humiliating. Come on, we have a robot to find.
Jeez, I can't get over this place. It's so normal and also incredibly creepy.
Definitely getting strong Justice Secret Facility vibes.
I've heard so many conspiracy theories, and this is like walking right into one of them.
Like what?
Justice created the noise. That they kidnap children and do experiments on them. That JFK is still alive.
John F. Kennedy still alive?
Well, yeah, Marilyn's alive.
Yeah, that's different, but the rest of it I buy. All of it. What would JFK do?
He'd shut this shit down. If he knew what justice had turned into, this is not what he wanted.
How would you know?
How'd you think I passed time back home? I read everything. Kennedy wanted to make sure what happened to his wife would never happen to anyone again. That's why he founded Justice, to protect the nation, not to subjugate it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can separate the two, Z. I think this is exactly what he intended.
Well, definitely a school. Everything on this board is at least a decade old. Last notice is from 2019.
These elites engaging in rituals, sacrificing children and drinking their blood.
That looks like our robot,
Except this one looks like it's been here for years. What does it mean?
It means there's probably a good reason why our robot came here, and we may be looking at it.
This is creepy. Shit!
Relax. It's a cardboard cutout.
Well, I don't like it. Hold on. I need a minute. I'll be fine. It's just a lot right now.
What's going on?
It's, well, you know, enclosed spaces, deep underground.
The claustrophobia.
Yeah, that's just one of them. Add fear of heights, fear of the dark, fear of abandonment. Got a whole field of phobias in full bloom.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Annie made that very clear. Just a tragic set of circumstances. So why apologize? Come on, there's nothing to apologize for.
I am sorry. Really. It's important that you know that.
I know, you've made that very clear. And I was serious. I don't need you to keep apologizing. Look, I'm not angry. Staying angry is exhausting. I can't keep blaming you for leaving. And the phobias, come on, that's not just on you. Everyone left. Until it was only moms and me. I mean, that was pretty fucking traumatic. Anyway, time to move forward. We might not be sisters, but we don't have to be enemies.
You're still my sister. No matter what.
I just want to keep moving.
And they're coming for our kids trying to mutilate them.
Put things there.
This is not creepy at all. Nope. Totally normal.
They're all deactivated. Nothing to worry about. But yeah, still creepy.
Just a wild guess. We're in the school library?
I hope there's a way through.
If not, we're going back. Bad feeling just got worse.
We're not leaving without the robot.
Will rule with an iron fist.
There's sentry.
We turn the lights off.
Could just be fluctuating power.
Yeah, maybe. Or that dead robot flicked the switch. Thank God, a way out. Locked.
Locked?
Well, you can't break the door down? ERP.
Burp.
No, URP, Universal Robotic Port, controls the door. Right, okay. We need a physical key. Or finger.
A finger?
Like, a robot finger. Authorized robots will have embedded access.
Sure. Why not? Let's find a finger.
Unauthorized access. Please contact a caretaker unit or human staff.
You need a key to control the ERP, or a suitable robot finger. Where did the robots go?
This isn't good.
If they're waking up, This one.
Why this one?
Because the badge says librarian.
Oh.
Careful, careful. If you damage it, we'll never get out of here.
Got a better idea?
I got a screwdriver. There's a trick to detaching the arm. I've scavenged a few parts in my time. Most of the robots in Liberty are Frankenstein's.
You mean Frankenstein's monsters?
No. Okay, it should be possible to detach the arm now, but there's a trick to it.
What's the trick?
You pull and twist.
What the heck? Oh, no, you don't!
The robots are still awake. Okay.
They must have been hibernating to save power.
Does that mean?
It means we have to keep our eyes open and step lightly.
Don't worry, stepping lightly is my whole thing.
It's finger time.
Just stick it in.
Weird, but okay.
Nice fingering.
Ziggy! Honestly.
So, is it true you survived doing confidence games in Pacifica?
I survived by taking every gig I could find. Delivering food, doing rich people's personal shopping, walking their dogs, moving heavy furniture, working security at events.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. I get it. You don't need to,
Sure. Yeah. I supplemented my income with cons to pay the bills.
Oh yeah? Like what kind of cons?
Like, I deliver food to a ritzy apartment and bully them into giving me a huge tip. Or make them believe they hadn't paid for the food. Or I do someone's personal shopping, buy the cheapest wholesale crap, and repack it into fancy containers. When I worked at warehouses, I'd mess with my supervisors and file complaints to get payouts until I was blacklisted. My favorite was working security at private events. I'd trick guests into donating to charities at the door.
You stiffed charities?
I'd give half away, call the rest a service fee. I don't feel too bad about it.
Holy shit! Why is it moving like that? Welcome to my world.
Coming at you!
Welcome to my worst nightmare, fighting creepy robotic rejects in an abandoned underground high school.
That's an incredibly specific worst nightmare. Flames everywhere! So, anyway, that's an incredibly specific... Take that!
Return to your homeroom or dormitory, student. There's a curfew in effect.
Great, this nightmare just got much worse.
Hey, we're not students, we're hall monitors. Try harder! Hey, we're not students, we're hall monitors.
That must be all of them. There can't be more zombie robots in this place. Please, why?
I don't know, Z. We need to keep moving. We have a robot to find.
You know, I'm starting to think it's not worth it.
If you want to head back, be my guest.
I'm not going back on my own, okay? But for the record, this is a terrible idea. I hear whispers. Yeah, this place is just getting worse and worse.
You're standing inside an echo. This place is full of them.
What's that?
One of those squids I saw back home, I think they eat echoes.
But why is it a squid?
It looks like a squid, a translucent, monstrous, flying squid thing.
I need a minute before we face whatever it is we're facing down there. If you want to go ahead, I won't stop you, but if you want to talk, we can talk, I guess.
It's okay. I need a breather. How are you doing?
You know what? Okay. All things considered. You don't have to keep checking on me, you know? I can take care of myself. I just needed a break.
This polite detachment somehow feels worse than being at each other's throats. I'd rather we get this all out in the open.
Are we having a heart-to-heart now? What do you want? So, do you want us to be sisters again? Or what, do you want me to act like your friend? Like I'm part of the crew?
We are sisters. Maybe you don't feel that way anymore, but I still do.
Well, we can't go back to being family just because you had a good excuse for ghosting me. Look, no matter what you want or what I want, this situation is temporary. Let's get this over with. I'm sure the worst is behind us. More classrooms.
Maybe offices, dorm rooms, or maybe... Hey, did you hear that?
Oh, that squid thing again?
No, there's someone here. Someone human. As I said, I'd give half away, call the rest a service fee. You don't feel too bad about it.
Here we go again with the whispering.
Squid's close. You should probably move. I don't know how aggressive it is. Someone's in there. Many someones. As I was saying, I'd give half away, call the rest a service fee. You don't feel too bad about it. I needed all the charity I could get.
That's not what I imagined when Moms told me you were a con artist.
You basically thought I was Paul Newman in The Sting, didn't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Riders. Is it weird that I'm happy it's riders, not zombots?
Not weird. I prefer these freaks to, what did you call them? Zombots?
What do we do?
Riders. Fighting one guy, we help the one, right? Hello, boys.
And girls.
And girls. Didn't your parents teach you not to gang up on people?
Who the hell are you?
I'm fine. I don't need your help.
Oh no, we insist.
Whoa. Girl power. Why are you ganging up on one person? Doesn't seem fair.
Have you seen what you can do? It's totally fair.
2 or 3 people.
Bitch attack.
2 or 3 people, sure, but a dozen?
He's really good at fighting.
Okay, still not an excuse for unfair odds.
Well, now there's 3 of you against us. Happy?
I told you.
I'll hurt you.
I told you. I could have handled these guys.
What's the... Idiot.
Jeez, buddy, show some gratitude.
Wait, is that sword...
It's me.
He's a normal. And the sword is
an illusion? He's using Vox. Fire all over.
Remember, you guys. We jostled before.
Jostle? Is that what you call getting your butt kicked? Bitch attack.
Just some imagination and...
Hey, easy. We're on the same side. You can put down your weapon and your shouts. I'm not here to fight you.
Aren't you a writer? You look like a writer.
I'm not a writer. Well, I was. For a while, but not for real.
That's not confusing at all.
You're telling me?
I'm Ziggy. This is my, this Pax. And you are?
Eli. Thanks for helping. Although, I'm still not sure why you helped.
We're anomals, and anomals stick together.
Do they? I haven't been around other shoutmen in forever, so I wouldn't know.
It's a thing. Is it, though?
Look, I'm here to find something, and I'm not leaving until I do.
We're also looking for something, or someone. A missing robot. We could pool our resources.
Safety in numbers? I'm guessing you've also run into the zombie robots, or zombots, if you will.
No way.
Huh?
Sure. Murderbots, riders, squids. We're only missing Justice at this point. Let's keep moving and stay together.
As long as it's fine with you.
Me? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. How did you find this place, Eli?
I've been looking for it for years. A couple of days ago, I got a solid lead, and here it is.
Oh. So, you're not a horned rider.
I'm not really a rider. It's complicated.
But you arrived here with them?
They chased me here. I don't even know how they found me.
Right, so it really is complicated.
Yup.
Your vocals?
I tell stories, and those stories
come to life. Like that sword? I mean, very cool. Very cool.
Thank you. I like to keep my audience entertained.
Wait, you call your opponents your audience?
The world's a stage, and we're all of us players.
I like this one. Pax, can we keep him, please?
If you insist.
This was my point, so...
Oh, wow. Weird that we'd end up here at the same time.
There is no such thing as coincidence. This is meant to be.
Yeah? You really believe it?
I really do. I'm not sure I
They're
would have fight
controlling
now.
the media, the government, and the economy.
Like the lizards of
Truth. And you guys are looking for a robot? There are a lot of robots around.
We're looking for a very particular robot. Our driver?
How did it end up here?
Good question. One I'd very much like answered.
That's still super creepy. Why is there a garden inside?
Because nobody was allowed to go outside?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that floor does not look safe.
We can use the beam to cross.
Fine, but I'm not going first.
Don't worry, I'll be the test bunny. See? Perfectly safe.
I wouldn't call it safe. Looked pretty fucking unsafe to me.
Hey, I'm also afraid of heights, but you're okay. Just keep your eyes on the beam.
Okay. Here I go. Here I go.
You coming?
Yeah. Oh, no!
It's safe. Ah! Ziggy! Can you hear me? Answer me! Z!
Pax?
Oh, thank God. Are you hurt?
You said it was safe.
I'm sorry, Z. Are you?
No, I don't think I'm hurt. I landed between walls on top of, I don't know what this, I think packing materials? But, okay, either I've gone blind or it's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing. And I hate the dark. I hate this.
We're gonna get you out of there, Z. Promise.
Hang in there, Ziggy. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll look for another way around. I'll find you guys.
Ziggy, where are you? Hold on, Z. I'm coming for you. Hey, Z! Call out when you hear me.
I hear you. I'm in here.
You gotta use your Vox, Z. You gotta phase through the wall. We'll figure it out. Just try to calm down and breathe.
Okay, yeah, easy for you to say.
Follow my voice. Can you hear me? Follow my voice.
I'm here.
Try pushing through the wall.
Are you sure? Come on, is that the only solution? I prefer to not die today, Pax. Pushing my whole body through could kill me.
I'll help you. Put your hand through and grab onto mine. I'll pull you out.
If I get stuck, you get stuck.
I'm willing to take that chance. You're my sister. I'm not leaving you behind.
All right, okay. Fuck it. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this. Okay. I pushed my hand as far as it goes. Can you see it?
No. This part of the wall must be too thick.
Come on, what the hell, Pax?
Move closer to me. Stay with me, Z. Follow my voice. Z? Move closer to me. Stay with me, Z. my voice.
How do we get out of here?
Try again, Z.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It will. Trust me. We can do this.
Okay. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Pushing through.
Holy shit!
Are you okay? No missing bits?
No, Pax. No missing bits, not this time.
It was just a pinky. No great loss.
I hate you. Look, not that this automatically makes us friends, or sisters, or anything. But I'm not saying it hurts, either. Thanks for pulling me through. Fuck, you could have lost your arm.
I trust you, sis. And I was not gonna leave you behind.
So, how do we feel about the new kid?
Don't know yet. Let's just keep our eyes open.
I don't know. Seems nice.
Nice?
Yeah, nice. What?
When was the last time you were around a boy, Z?
Fuck you, Pax. What the hell?
This is nice.
You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. Hey, they've got swings. Do you remember when we used to do this for hours? It's a miracle we didn't get sick. Well, I did. A lot.
We're being
Disgusting. There were rat skeletons, Pax. Rat skeletons.
Is this going to hold the two of us?
Only one way to find out.
Look, however these talks have gone over so far, I'm doing my best to show you that I'm here for you. Okay, maybe I got you stuck inside a wall earlier.
You sure did.
But I also got you out, okay? And I'm not leaving you behind again. As long as you're with me, with us, we can be your second family. Gnome, Sai, Theo, they're the only people I've felt close to in over 15 years. I want you to be a part of that. I'm not asking you to let Annie go, and you don't have to stay with us if you don't want to. I just want you to be a part of my life again. We can take care of each other, and I can do a better job this time.
I want to trust you again. I really do. I can't shake the image of you attending the prom. Are there photos, please?
Oh, I burned them all. No one will ever know.
Oh my... Not again!
We can do this.
You are acting in violation of school guidelines. You are acting in violation of school guidelines. This is subject to proper
Not
punishment.
this again. What's with you guys? Do you all share the same scripts or something?
That's correct. We share the same behavioral scripts.
You suck!
That's correct. We share the same behavioral scripts.
Coming at you!
That's correct. We share the same behavioral script.
You're weak.
Hey, Ziggy, Pax, over here. It's me, Eli, from before.
He's such a goofball.
You're okay? I knew you'd be okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Pax saved... I mean, my sister saved my ass. She could have been a bit more careful, but she saved me.
Way to go, Pax.
Did you, did you find what you were looking for yet?
Yes and no. I found something. It'll just take a second. Follow me. This was my room when I lived here. It'll just take a second. I thought I left it here, but I don't see it.
What are you looking for?
Something important. A gift from someone who took care of me. The only person who cared for me.
Oh, we'll help you look. Right, Pax? So what are we looking for?
A doll. My friend made it for me. I used to hide it under my pillow to keep me safe at night.
Wait, so you lived here? But you went to school here?
Sort of. This wasn't a regular school. Justice did experiments on us. Kids my age.
What kind of experiments?
They tried to make us into deviants. You know, shoutmen. Anomals.
Is this it?
No.
So, anyway.
What?
They'd put us in the whispering room. And when we came out, they'd tell us to talk. To try and mess with people. Most of the time, with most of the kids, it didn't work. They tried for years. And then one day, my friend, she was also changed. We kept it a secret, so the wardens wouldn't send us away. We looked out for each other. I already searched her room. Couldn't find any clue to where she might have gone.
What happened to her?
Eventually, they just closed the place down. Shipped me off to a justice academy.
What about this one?
Mine was sewn by hand. Yeah, so I don't know where they sent her. Ophelia. I have to find her. I owe her that. And everything.
This one?
Sorry. Look for something handmade.
Is this it?
No.
What about this one?
Mine was sewn by hand.
This it?
No way! You found it!
What is it supposed to be?
Ophelia, my friend, the one who looked out for me, she told me about a creature who kept her safe before she ended up here. I loved hearing stories about it. The antlers, the mask made of bone, the fire in its belly. I asked if this creature could keep me safe too, so she made me this to protect me. It was a birthday gift. Not that we really had birthdays. She sort of inspired my love of storytelling. Her and this little dude.
Why, so you're back here to look for answers?
Yeah, I was hoping. I mean, usually I'm an optimist. It takes a lot to get me down, but I'm trying to not get my hopes up.
Maybe we can help you find your friend.
Maybe. I appreciate the offer. I want to keep going, see if I can find any more information about Ophelia, my friend. There's a computer room all the way down. I'm thinking that's a good place to look for information. So how did you get out from that crawl space?
Pax helped me push through a wall.
Huh. So that's what you do.
That's part of it. I vibrate and then I can slip through solid matter.
Cool.
No, it's dangerous, so I try not to do it. I lost my finger once.
You lost a finger? That's hardcore.
Is it? Really?
It's pretty hardcore.
I was 5. Didn't feel very hardcore back then, you know.
Hey, wear every scar as a trophy. It's part of your identity.
I guess.
This looks bitch attack. Anyway, this looks exactly like my high school cafeteria.
What, robots and all?
We did have a lot of dogs.
Oh, same thing. Which group are you part of?
The me group. I ate alone.
Oh, that's sad.
Not to me. I hated eating with other people.
I'm sorry to ask, but what's with all the talking?
Banter.
Shape up.
Banter. It's Pax's thing.
There he is! The traitor!
How could you betray us after everything?
You broke Patsy's heart, man.
This has nothing to do with you guys. Just go!
Not without your head, brother.
Banter. It's Pax's thing. She does this to— If you're coming for this guy, you might as well get him now. He's with us.
But you just met him. How can...
Girl power.
You're burning.
How can he be with you already?
Hello, loser. Dude's got a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, that's the fireman.
Wait, you know them?
We socialized, but it creeps me out. Way too infatuated with fire. Great at barbecues, though.
Careful with that flamethrower, buddy.
In your face!
Careful with that flamethrower, buddy. You could end up burning something.
That's the point. I burn stuff.
Sure, but we're in an Surprise!
I was planning on burning you.
Freeze, fools! So the way you're waving that thing around. The way you're waving.
What are you doing? What's the point of this conversation?
You look different. Sure you're a writer?
Your—
There's no dress code involved.
Sure, but the rest of the movement has done their shopping for a post-apocalyptic cap. Leave me alone!
Like I said.
Sure, but the...
Hey, any more writers down here you like?
I don't think so, unless
What?
she brought more.
She?
My ex, also the boss lady of our pack.
Your ex? The boss?
I made some terrible choices, don't judge me. This is as far down as it goes. This floor was off limits to the kids, except for the lab. And then experiments. Also, this is where they kept all the computers. The robot is probably down here too, to check all the other doors. Do you think these computers still work?
Only one way to find out. Why?
If we can access the files, we can search for information about my friend.
Well, we'll give it a shot.
And I'll look for our robot.
Satanic plot. These elites engaging in ritual. Sacrificing children and drinking their blood.
And they're coming. Our kids trying to mutilate them.
Pushing air like they think we don't know.
Robot? You in here? We've got echoes, kid. And lots of them.
Their freedoms and force us in.
It's all a satanic plot. These elites engaging in.
There you are. Finally. What are you doing in that chair? What the heck is this place? The echoes, the whispers. This is the whispering room. This is where they experimented on the children.
Pax? What happened? Why do I feel so strange? Someone is whispering to me. Inside. Many someones. It was very odd.
Who are you? You're not a robot.
My voice is different because my original programming has been restored. I'm the caretaker, but I'm also still the robot you so affectionately called Tin Can and Rust Bucket. I am many things now.
The caretaker. What does that mean?
It's my name and my role. I took care of the children. I still do. They're my responsibility.
You took care of the children. But in this school?
This is where I was posted. I'm a caretaker model, and the children were my responsibility. At some point, the administrators must have decommissioned me, wiped all my programming, my memories. When Luna bought me, she installed an open source personality. But there was obviously still something of the caretaker left in my cache. That's what pulled me here. When we got close to this place, I picked up a signal. Something was triggered. I'm sorry I left you all behind, but I was unable to resist the call.
You were infected by an echo, which is impossible.
Oh, is that what it was? An echo? It was invasive. It flooded my circuits with awful thoughts and images, trying to make me afraid and angry, trying to make me hate. Is this what humans have to contend with? If so, I feel sorry for everyone. I would have been unable to extract myself if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I just don't understand how an echo could work on you. You're not human.
I'm not. Although I do feel very different.
What do you mean by feel different? Do robots feel things?
That depends on your definition of the word. But no, not by human standards. Except now, I do feel things. I can't explain it, Pax. I'm the same, but different. Very different.
Come on, robot. Caretaker. Whatever's happening to you, you're still our driver.
I'm sorry, Pax. I can't leave.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how long we've been looking for you?
My responsibility is with the children. This is where I belong, where I'm meant to be.
This place is abandoned. The children are all gone.
I apologize, but I can't go with you.
We need you to drive the bus.
I'm very sorry. I want to come with you, but I was built to care for the children.
The children are gone. There's no reason for you to stay.
There might still be children left behind. They might come back. I can't leave, Pax. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, Pax. But until all the children are safe—
Move!
Oh.
Did you feel something?
That was odd. I felt compelled to move. I'm sorry. Did you say something just before? This must be what it's like to feel distracted. I hope it doesn't mean I'm less capable of performing my duties.
Nothing important.
All right. But until all the children are safe and accounted for, I must stay here. I hope you understand, Pax. It's not that I don't want to help you, but I can't.
The kids are okay.
They are?
I promise.
Oh. In that case, I'm ready to leave when you are.
Hey, there she is.
Oh my god, Pax, where the hell have you... Oh, you found the robot. Okay, thank God.
That's your robot? But that's...
Eli?
CT? Wow, you're still here? I guess that makes sense.
Wait, what? You two know each other?
CT was my caretaker. I thought they dismantled the caretaker units when they shut the place down and sent all the children away.
So you were telling the truth about the children, Pax. I wasn't dismantled. They just wiped my memory and programming. My goodness, Eli. You're a grown man.
It's been over a decade, CT. I came back to look for my friend, Ophelia. Do you remember her?
Of course. You two were always getting into trouble. Unfortunately, I have no information about the children who were sent away. The records were erased from the servers.
Oh no. This whole time I thought, if I could just find this place again, I'd also find her. But that was stupid. It's been so long. But what are you doing back here, CT?
I came back for the children. I also thought I would find them here, which I realize now was illogical. Those children are all grown. Before that, I served as their driver and cook. I hope they'll let me continue that assignment.
Why do you think we came after you? But first, we need to get out of here. CT, can you call the elevator for us?
Yes, I can.
Where's Theo and Sai?
Who's Theo and Sai?
They probably went back to the bus.
You guys have a bus?
Yeah, I thought we told you. We have a bus.
Theo. Theo!
Something's not right. Wait, what's that smell?
I know that smell. Bikes.
Hey, caretaker, you should stay back.
Riders. And they have Theo and Gnome.
Where's Sai?
Brothers, sisters, let them go.
They stole our bikes!
Surrender, and we'll let your friends leave, Eli.
It's fine, Ziggy. This is my fight. I'll just turn myself in and...
Nope. You're one of us now. And we don't leave anyone behind. Let our people go.
Fine. You wanna dance? Light 'em up, riders!
Hoax can trick people into seeing things that aren't real. What would happen if we used our new shout to make them believe they're on fire? Fire all over! Let's show these guys what happens when they hurt our friends. In your face! Hey, where's Sai?
She's not with the other hunters.
Even Shoutman's burned.
Gnome, where's Sai? In your face! Theo?
I don't know.
You're dying. You're right. really love fire, don't they?
It's a sign of time.
One messes with my...
Yo, Sai, you good? What were you doing? You're burning.
I went for a walk, and when I came back, everyone was gone.
You went for a walk?
I thought I saw a cat.
Coming at you. A kangaroo girl? We're in America, not Australia.
I'm sure I was here.
Nope, there are not.
What the fuck?
Nice entrance, Sai.
I get mad when people fuck with my friends.
Glad to hear it. Now maybe a
You broke my fucking heart, Eli. You're going to pay for ghosting me.
Seriously, what is going on here?
That's her Patsy?
She's not always saying.
He was real mad the first time we met. Flames everywhere.
Take that.
She was real mad the first time we met.
Wait.
Twice. Patsy rudely interrupted my beauty sleep back in Oregon.
Patsy, I thought you weren't going to attack any more travelers.
You shouldn't be talking about breaking promises.
I have no fucking idea what's going on, but I'm absolutely scared from Swallow.
We all... This is getting tedious.
Everyone! You're all on the same side. We're all friends. Yes?
We are?
Well, clearly we are.
What's your point?
You're all wasting time fighting each other when the real enemy's justice. So please just stop this nonsense. Make up. Let's all get on with things, all right?
Patsy, can we just talk this out?
You want to talk? Fine. Let's talk.
I'm sorry for just leaving in the middle of the night.
It was a shitty thing to do. Was any of it real? Or were you just using me to get what you wanted?
Of course it was real. And it was good. For a while. But my path lies elsewhere. And so does yours, I think. That doesn't mean I don't care about you.
I just thought... I work hard to provide for the pack. Changed everything to have someone looking out for me for a change. But I know it's over. I was just angry you didn't trust me enough to talk to me.
I get it. I should have done things differently. No hard feelings?
I guess. Just know, you're downgrading. These folks didn't have the spine to finish our fight properly in Oregon. Good luck toughening them up. Ride safe, boo.
These guys are actually nice. That guy over there asked me about my art.
On the one hand, they did hold us hostage. On the other, they gave us a snack.
Trail mix and bottled water.
A choice of sparkling and non-sparkling.
God, I almost feel bad for kicking their asses.
We should do something for them. How about a free show?
Are you serious?
Actually, that sounds like jolly good fun. Pax, you're cool.
Let's do it.
Hot dog! Let's get our instruments.
You sure about this, Pax?
Lighten up, Theo. It's good for morale. Let's put on a good show for these guys.
I'm here for it.
Is this what they call the Stockholm Syndrome?
So, which song do we play?
I haven't been to a concert in years.
I don't think I've ever been to a concert.
Well, this is gonna rock.
You better kill it, Pax. Woo! No, seriously, because people know we're related, okay? Do not embarrass me.
I hope they perform better than they did at the Republic border crossing.
You... what?
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, we are the Dustborn! We're the freaks, we're the outcasts. We look just like you, we're nothing like you. Your past due. We will eclipse you. We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you. We're right behind you. Time is past. Your kind won't last. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. This bug is airborne. We're the newborn. Our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn.
And so it was that I found myself walking barefoot along the Mother Road through the Promised Lands. I hadn't eaten in a week. I was dehydrated and close to death's door when a vast and terrifying figure appeared before me. This was Bituman.
Motherfucking shit, dude!
Nice.
Ay, Dios mío.
The black top melted beneath his feet. He towered over me, blocking out the stars. His breath stank of tarmac and engine oil. I thought I was dead. But his noxious breath nourished me. His molten gaze eased all my pains, and when he spoke, in a voice of thunder and fire, I fell into a dreamless sleep. When I woke up, I was with the Horn Riders. They called me a prophet, they fed and clothed me, and gave me shelter. From them, I learned the mysterious ways of the 100 routes, and by, I earned my own ride. Which is when I decided to skedaddle and look for answers to all my questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why did the asphalt god save me? And who was the girl who took care of me when I was a lost child in an unfamiliar place? Which brings us back here, to this place, and to the end of my story, for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Wow.
Good show. Any of it true?
I tell no lies, no. Do you guys sleep outside?
I do. Well, I mean, last night I did. They all sleep on the bus.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
You're weird.
Thank you.
Yo.
What do you think of the new kid?
He's fun. Good storyteller. He'll keep everyone entertained. Also, his Vox.
Haven't heard anything like it. I hope he decides to stick around.
Sure. The more the merrier, I guess. Man, what a day, huh? A bus nap-in, a Henry, wanton destruction of private property, a secret underground school, hostage-taking, fisticuffs with riders, and a wild love story?
You don't trust Eli?
It's not that. He's obviously a good kid. It's just... This began with just the four of us. Then we picked up your sister, and... Don't get me wrong, Ziggy's awesome, and I'm really happy she's here. But now there's Eli, and the caretaker, and who knows what's next. I get strength in numbers and all that, and we would never leave anyone behind, but...
If it was just the four of us, we might not have gotten this far.
Fair point. I just wish... Nah, forget it. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. Sure. The more the merrier, I guess. Man, what a day, huh? A bus nap-in, a Henry, wanton destruction of private property, a secret underground school, hostage-taking, fisticuffs with riders, and a wild love story? Also, the caretaker? It's like they crammed a season's worth of plot into a single fucking episode. I'm praying for less drama tomorrow, but honestly, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, I had fun.
The robot getting a personality reboot was an unexpected plot twist.
Do you believe a machine can have a soul? From what you told us about the echoes, I think I'm leaning towards yes. And that voice, they definitely feel more human.
I didn't. I don't know what to think. But it's fair to say this isn't the robot we met in Latore. And I'm open to getting to know them. Same with Eli.
I'm just worried is all. If the robot was able to hide a secret identity, then who knows what the new guy isn't telling us. Fine, I get it. If I can give our caretaker a chance, I should also give him a chance. Sure. The more the merrier, I guess.
Keep drawing. Maybe someday you'll be a pro.
Funny. For me? I mean, sure. This could be worth something, but I don't know if I'm the right person for this gift. Don't think I don't appreciate it. JFK's a hottie. First among equals. Not that the competition's very fierce. But next time you gift me something, maybe pick something more, me.
Hi, Pax.
I went through a phase where...
Hey, boss.
Yeah, picking up from before. I went through a phase where I thought moms were robots.
And were they?
Well, technically it's never been disproved, so...
Since my parents basically were robots, I went through a phase where I thought all robots were British nannies.
God, you know what? I would take the caretaker's personality over Henry's weird white working class nostalgia any day.
Oh, we used to party at Henry's service station all the time.
Oh, we know. Actually, Pax lit that place on fire before we broke into your alma mater. And that was right before we stole your friends' bikes and tried to drive off without them noticing.
Damn, you guys really know how to make an exit. I dig that. I get why Patsy was in a bad mood.
Oh, okay. But you don't think it had anything to do with you ghosting her?
Well, that too, of course.
They're using the fire. And drinking their blood. We're not just putting tacos in our food to keep us sick.
It's all part of the deep state plan. They're controlling the media, the government.
How are you, ma'am?
So
Am I interrupting?
actually, we're
Not at
talking.
all. I wanted to talk to you. You kicked ass today, Pax. I'm really happy I met you. Also, you, of course. Both of you. All of you.
Of course.
I mean it.
I know you do.
Did I say something wrong?
No, you, no.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Don't worry about it. You can hang for a bit.
Please. I don't know when we'll be able to talk again. I can't really stay.
You're leaving? We're on an important mission, Eli. You should reconsider, you know?
I can't give up on O. Even though her trail's dead, she's out there somewhere and she may need my help. Although, CT may be my best and only lead to where to go next. She says she has no information about Ophelia. But maybe if we spend more time together, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I also don't want to be a burden on you guys.
You won't be a burden.
Thank you, Ziggy.
How did it feel to meet the caretaker again?
You know, I'd completely forgotten about her until I saw her today. Remember, I was just a little kid, but CT was always nice to me. I remembered that. She was programmed to care for us. I don't blame her for anything that happened. Maybe it was a bit unsettling to suddenly see her again, but no more than being back in that place. And maybe CT knows something that can lead me to O.
What do you remember of your friend Ophelia?
When the school shut down, O and I were separated. They sent me to a justice academy in the Heartlands to become a good little soldier boy. Maybe she was shipped to another school. If they knew about her abilities, we were both careful. We never told the custodians about what we could do or use words in front of them. They thought we were both failed experiments like most of the other kids. To be honest, all I had to go on was our old school. I have no idea where to go next. At least I found the doll and CT, your caretaker unit. That's more than I had before, I guess.
Do you know how you got your Vox? Your word powers?
Sort of. I was so young. They put me in the whispering room for hours and hours. They did that to all of us, over and over again. And then they asked us to say stuff, to see if we were shoutmen or deviants, anomals. O was the one who realized I could make people believe anything I told them. And she told me to hide it, pretend I couldn't, to stop them from sending me away. There were kids who didn't hide it and they just vanished.
Seems like you have a complicated history with the writers.
You could say that. Patsy and I were together for a few months, and I thought we were just having fun. When I got a solid lead on the location of my old school, I just left with Patsy's old bike. I thought she'd be cool with it. I understand now how that hurt her. She wanted more, and I broke her heart. I honestly wouldn't mind going back once I found O. Not to be with Patsy, I don't think we're a good match, but to be a Horn Rider again, I enjoyed it. They're good people. Maybe I can even stop them from assaulting innocent travelers.
Do you really believe all that stuff about the asphalt god?
Pax, come on, seriously?
I do. It wasn't bullshit. The story I told earlier, Bitu Man did appear to me. He did save my life. Like I said, I tell no lies.
Don't you think it's more likely the heat and hunger cause you to hallucinate and it's just dumb luck the writers found you?
Jesus, Pax.
If he came to me in a vision and that vision saved my life, what's the difference? Whether I believe it was luck or faith that saved me, the outcome's the same. I survived. You don't have to answer, of course. Spirituality is a personal matter. But you seem to have opinions.
I guess there is none. And if I'm willing to ascribe something to luck, I may as well ascribe it to some nomadic tarmac god.
Pax.
Given that you're a fellow traveler, you might find some value in his ways, even if you're not a believer.
You're right, Eli. We could learn a thing or two from you, because there's a lot we don't get about the Horned Riders.
They're a good bunch, honestly. Just misunderstood. Thanks to all the highway robbery.
So, that toy from your old room, it looks a whole lot like your conjuring of the asphalt god.
That's why I joined the Riders. My vision of the tar dude looked almost exactly like the doll O made for me. The tar dude brought me to them. Same way he brought me to you. He'll lead me to Ophelia, I'm sure of it.
This belongs to you, Eli.
Oh, sick. One of my brothers or sisters must have dropped it. You already know about the two-man, the tar dude, asphalt god of the sacred routes of the Republic, a being so powerful and cool, they named him Thrice. People think he's a myth, just a story told by writers, but nothing could be farther from the truth. The tar dude's real. Sometimes at night you can see him rising from the tarmac. He helps those who travel the highways, but only if your heart is pure and your soul's free. Like me, like you. He'll guide you to where you're going. Good looking out, boss.
Ah, God, that's pretty cool. Come on, you gotta tell me more about your asphalt god, Eli, and I will tell you more about Jane of the Void.
I picked this up in Liberty.
That's cute. What is it?
Jane of the Void. Some of the women in Liberty, I mean, most of them, but not moms, because they were Catholic. Well, at least Rosso was. Not so much Annie, but... Okay, but the women, right? They worship... worship is the wrong word. It's more like commune with...
Whoa! Slow down, Z. You lost me. Liberty, moms, what women?
Jeez, yeah. It's a lot. You know what? I'll tell you later. So, we grew up in this place called Liberty, and recently people there, all women, by the way, began praying to Jane of the Void. She's a deity who protects rural communities, kind of like your Bitterman. They built this giant effigy, and they'd leave offerings in the forest, and there were daily prayers. Anyway, this is her. Jane of the Void. Or at least an effigy of her, made for children. Thank you, Pax. This is actually meaningful to me.
Cool. Maybe your Jane hangs out with my tar dude.
I'm going to stretch my legs, but thanks for the chat, Eli. It was illuminating.
No, my sister means well, even if she's not great at expressing herself.
And I do hope you choose to stick around.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gotta hand it to me, kid. I knew the robot was hiding something. But I didn't know it'd be something that would actually make them, her, more tolerable to me. And okay, more tolerable as in Vox works now, which says a lot about me. As for gaining consciousness, becoming more human, Nova Scotia seems to be betting on anomals and whatever's on this data key we're carrying. But if they learn about CT being susceptible to vocals, what will they do with that information? Will it change anything? Are we going to tell them? It's an extra card up our sleeve, kid. And it gives us options. I mean, Maybe it's a big deal. Maybe it changes everything. Or nothing at all. It doesn't really matter. For now, it has no impact on our plans. Even if our options may have just expanded. So, Eli, huh? Living proof that Justice has or had the ability to breed anomalies. Feels like the crazy conspiracy theorists get bragging rights here. They called this one. But is this even something we should be worrying about? Our mission isn't to uncover conspiracies. I guess this is all connected. Nova Scotia's trying to help people like us, while Justice is trying to replace us. One more data point to potentially share with our employers. One more door opening up. Having options is a good thing, kid. I don't know, kid. Let's just leave this for others to worry about. By the time this plays out, we'll be long gone. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but going through a life and death experience with your estranged sister is pretty cathartic. Didn't hurt that we actually sat down and talked about stuff. That was probably just as important as punching metalheads together. If we can keep this up, the talking, not the life and death stuff, we might actually be okay. What's that you're reading?
Letter. Did you need something, Pax?
I like the new kid. He's very friendly and personable. It's not like we can't spare a seat on the bus, but I don't want to make this call on my own.
What do you think of our illusionist?
He's hard not to like, despite the obvious questions about his background.
And how would you feel about Eli joining the crew?
I've barely spoken to him. I'm skeptical. But I trust your instincts. If you vouch for him, that's good enough for me. And he will be an asset. I don't doubt that. He can fight. He's friendly. He's a normal. If he comes with us all the way, our benefactors would love to meet him.
Thoughts about what Eli told us? About the school, about the experiments on kids?
I'd love to believe it's not true. Just so I don't have to imagine what those kids went through. But between the bunker, Eli's testimony, and the Caretaker's existence, there's not much room for doubt. And there have been rumors. The Puritans certainly believed it was true. That Justice had the capability to make new anomals. Now we have living proof. Along with a robot who can corroborate everything. It's a lot. And it's valuable data to bring to Nova Scotia.
You spoke with the Caretaker?
To learn whatever I could about the school and what went on there. She didn't know much. But enough to support Eli's story, and she seems personable and dependable. Hopefully more so than the previous iteration. Sorry for brushing off your concerns about having a robot driver. It turns out you were right.
All right.
Okay.
chase the ghosts in the mean machine. This town's in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late. We're all ghosts between time and reason, tracking echoes from another season.
Check out the stars. So many. Sorry, I was in my own head.
Do you believe there's intelligent life out there?
I don't believe there's intelligent life here. Speaking of, did you notice something off with Sai? I'm getting odd vibes is what I'm saying. I just don't want us to ignore a real problem, and for that to jeopardize the mission. Or Sai's mental health.
I'm sure it's nothing. But let me know if you see or sense anything. I want to nip things in the bud before they blow up.
Prime bud-nipping time. I'm sure it's fine. Anyone would be stressed out after a day like this. Well, my day was pretty dull. I slept late and then was held hostage by a bunch of surprisingly polite post-apocalypse cosplayers. You had a whole big adventure. Even caught yourself a cutie. I'm not keen on new faces, but it's nice to have someone a little less jaded around.
Cutie, huh? Thinking of starting a new romantic entanglement?
God, no. No. Wouldn't stand a chance with Ziggy around. The new sexy is remarkably cheerful for someone who spent their formative years in justice chains. I thought my origin story was bad. Caught up in the broadcast while vacationing with my parents, but his is worse. Do you believe Justice is breeding their own anomal army? If they are creating their own super soldiers, it's devastatingly ironic.
If Justice was able to manufacture anomals, wouldn't we have heard about it?
So the newbie's an anomaly. They succeeded with him, but no one else. I find that a bit hard to swallow. Our boy's got words, and he was not alive during the broadcast. Something went on in that place, Pax. And I don't believe it ended with Eli. The stars really are spectacular out here. I don't think I've ever seen them like this. Makes me miss city life a lot less. When I go back home, I'll miss this. I don't think Hong Kong's got any property with stargazing opportunities.
Do you miss us?
Do you?
That's not an answer. But, yeah, I guess I do.
Huh. I miss some of it, some of the time. Most of the time, I'm just confused. And you send a lot of mixed signals, like right now. As I was saying, when I go back home, I'll miss this. I don't think Hong Kong's got any property with stargazing opportunities. What are you doing?
Getting more comfortable? Do you mind?
I just thought No, it's good. So anyway, when I go back home, I'll miss this. I don't think Hong Kong's got any property with stargazing opportunities. Anyway, feel free to leave. I'm sure others would appreciate a moment of your time.
Can I help you with something? Did you need anything?
Hey, how do you feel?
Oh, I don't believe I've ever been asked that question before. I think my answer is normal. I feel normal. By that, I don't mean the same as before. I mean that I feel, and that feels normal. I don't know if I have the words to describe it.
What do you remember from before the reboot?
I like to think of it as a rebirth, and I remember everything. Well, everything from before they shut me down and after I woke up in La Torre. There's a gap in the middle. But I want to reassure you, Pax, there's no other hidden me. This is it. All of me. And more. I'm finally alive.
How did you end up working for Luna?
When they decommissioned me, I lost myself. If I had to guess, my body ended up on the black market. When I woke up a few years later in La Torre, I'd been wiped clean. They removed my memories and programming, but not my full backup. When I came home, I was able to retrieve everything, up until the moment of my demise. Those years in between are gone forever. And how I came to be in Pacifica with Luna, I'll never know.
You and Eli go way back.
I was his caretaker. But I'm not sure I should speak to him about it. It might be upsetting to be reminded of an unpleasant time in his life. Eli was always so full of life and optimism, despite the grim circumstances. It appears he hasn't changed one bit.
What did they do to the kids in that place?
The caretaker units were teachers and counselors. Our job was to care and provide for the children. We had no insight into what went on behind closed doors. I knew that the children were taken into what they called the Whispering Room. But for what reason, I can't tell you. That's why I went into the room myself when I returned. I wanted to see, to understand.
What about Eli's O? Do you remember her?
She wasn't one of my children. There were over a dozen caretakers. I was responsible for the younger boys. I often saw her with Eli, but I know nothing about the girl. We were programmed to only care for our wards, no one else. If that sounds cruel, perhaps it was. But I believe we brought comfort to the children, even if we could do nothing else for them.
So, your rebirth, what happened to you in that room?
I came home to retrieve my memories and reboot my original program, so that I could care for the children again. I did not plan to enter the Forbidden Room, but I wanted to understand. And so I walked into the Whispering Room and turned on the machines. It was perhaps an act of rebellion against those who built me. I heard the voices, the whispers, and then I blacked out. I think that's the best word for it. Some time passed, and then you found me. And then I was awake. I still hear the whispers in my head. I don't think they're going away, and I think that's okay.
Anyway.
Pax, you appear to be more comfortable around me now than you were before. Can I ask why that is? Whatever the reason, I'm happy we have a chance to start over.
I prefer your new personality and voice.
I understand. The Caretaker protocol was designed to convey an air of approachability. Yes, that explains it. I thought it may have been something else, but it makes sense. I'm right here when you need to talk. Dinner is ready.
You got the drone working.
His name is Cat. He was a surveyor drone. I liberated him from those limitations, and now he can be whatever he wants.
And what does he want?
He wants to be close to me. Like a cat to a human. He's fond of me. And I think I'm fond of him.
What's cooking, Doc?
Nothing special, I'm afraid. We have potatoes and vegetables from your mother's commune, but I haven't been able to restock on anything else. As part of my Caretaker protocol, I have the ability to taste food and judge flavor and nutritional values, but I can't tell whether something is good or not.
So, Eli's staying?
For the time being, seeing as I have no idea where O may be. I figured I'd go with you and see where the road takes me.
Hey, Caretaker? The Caretaker? Or,
Technically, it's the Caretaker, but it's a title I shared with 17 other units, so I'm not precious about it.
Caretaker, the.
Huh?
Please, call me the Mr. Caretaker is my father.
You guys really like your own jokes.
Yeah, and it never ends, and Theo understands about a third of them, maybe?
I'm getting better. More like half.
You gotta read on us real quick, Z.
To be fair, we're pretty easy to read.
Anyway, the Caretaker, I've got questions. Do you know Henry and Betty? Mary and Mikey? What's the lore? What's your deal, huh?
I'm sorry, but Justice didn't give us bespoke backstories like the ones Henry and Betty have.
I'm just gonna say, I'm surprised Justice decided to reprogram standard labor robots for the Caretaker program. I mean, they have custom-made combots with next-level weapons tech, so I don't get, why would you use a basic model?
Basic? Rude.
She makes a good point. None of us were custom built to be Caretaker units.
They probably didn't want evidence of customized childcare robots for a secret government program.
Plausible deniability. Use standard technology, do custom reprogramming, wipe them afterwards.
They really did want to keep things on the down low.
Hey, why don't we talk about something else? Do you guys do sing-alongs?
Please, don't give them any ideas.